if you take the necessary steps to grow yourself, that's where you can find how doubt can turn into a strength. Instead of it holding you back, maybe it's trying to push you forward, and you got to lean into that. That's a sign, that's a flag for you.
You're listening to the Art of Resilience Show, a podcast that inspires those seeking to uncover their own resilience. I'm your host, Hussein Al-Biati, once a refugee, now artist, author, and entrepreneur. Join me in my mobile studio as we sit down with some of the most diverse, knowledgeable, and resilient guests to discuss their state of mind.
Yo, what's going on, my resilient people? I'm your boy Hussein Al-Biati, and you're watching another episode of Art of Resilience. In these videos, my goal is to help empower your state of mind, whether you are a creative, a small business owner, a solopreneur, or someone out there that's trying to grow themselves. In this specific video, we're going to be talking about how to stop self-doubt. So let's jump right in. Number one is your thoughts. How are you thinking about yourself? How are you thinking about that story of that self-doubt that's holding you back? What is that specific story? Where does it come from? Identify it, get to know it. For me, for example, making these videos, starting a YouTube channel and going in on something new and creative, editing videos, doing those kinds of things was, kind of daunting, and started to create some fears around, how do I do this? How do I not make something terrible? And, the reality is I had to identify what the fear really was. And the fear was, what are other people thinking about me? And that judgment has been in my life a long time because, again, it was growing up in America. It was always trying to appease others and making sure that other people like me and I'm accepted. And so that finds itself in self-doubt within myself. And I have to tell myself a new story. And I said, you know what? What's holding me back really? Why am I not making these videos and these things that I know could help other people, especially small business owners? Because I've been a small business owner for a long time, and I've struggled with so many things that I know other people are, like self-doubt. And so especially people who we love, like our friends, our parents, our brothers and sisters, our relatives, sometimes doubt what we can and can't do. And that, therefore, they start to develop a story around us. And sometimes we believe that story. So it's really up to you to start telling yourself a new story, a new projection into the future about the thing that you're doing is really not daunting if you take that one small step today, by identifying what that doubt really comes from and where and who has been putting those stories into your mind. Because in actuality, yourself doesn't want to doubt yourself, because I guarantee you, if you're extremely hungry or extremely thirsty, you're not going to doubt yourself by going out to find food or find water. You're going to go and do whatever it takes to fulfill that urge, that need. Well, when it comes to creativity, you got to think about it the same way. You got to think about, I have to fulfill this urge, this need, this thing that keeps calling me. And am I going to, go for it? Or am I going to keep holding myself back because of a story that's been told to me? So stop that story and see if you can replace it with something new, something better, something more positive that propels you forward. And if there are people around you who are doubting you, then it's time to pull yourself away from those people and go find people who are going to support you, that are going to get behind you and hold you accountable to that creative thing, that project, or that endeavor. Okay, so number two is really sitting down with yourself and asking yourself, truly, why is this doubt coming to be? And so understanding that you have the credentials, understanding that you have the life experience, understanding that you've been through that thing that you are trying to teach, that thing that you're trying to build, that thing that you see yourself doing. Yes, you may have to learn a few more things. Yes, you may have to lean into understanding those things, reading more about them, cultivating a mindset that is pursuing that thing. You may not know it all, and that's fine. No one expects you to. I think a lot of people have this perception of, I have to know every single thing I can about this particular subject before I go out and pursuing it. Well, if Michael Jordan needed to be the greatest basketball player of all time before joining the NBA, it wouldn't be a Michael Jordan, right? So he grew through that. He grew through being great. He grew through, and the challenge, right? And what's in front of you, the challenge in front of you is what's going to make you stronger. It's going to take that doubt and turn it into a strength. That's the flip. You see, with me, it's always about the story. It's always about what story you're telling yourself and how you can flip it into a positive. So that doubt is probably just saying, hey, you are good at this. You can be better, but go out and pursue it. And in that pursuing, you will become better because you will learn more. You want to show up better. You want to learn and read and write and, explore. And through that practice, you will get a more refined version of that doubt that you'll start to leave behind and start cultivating as strength. And number 3 is you're going to have to go out there and get you some support. You need some people around you that are pushing you, that are helping you, that are thinking of you as an expert, a guru in that thing, but also knowing that they can push you and sending you new information, new data, new ways of growing yourself in that thing that you feel a sense of doubt around. And so if you truly doubt yourself around something and you want to learn more about it, what's to stop you? Go out there and create that time block in your day, your week, and go out there and start refining yourself so that you start to take away the doubt and replace it with strength. So go out there and find you some supportive structures, some people, some accountability, and there you will find more strength and people that will help you grow into that thing that you are doubting yourself in. So lastly, everything out here in our communities, in our world, sometimes feels like people are doubting us. And it's usually a projection. It's a projection of what people aren't able to do. So therefore they say, well, you can't do it, or I've never seen someone like you do it. And you could take that to heart and feel emotional and hold you back. Or you can say, you know what? That's a projection of how they see the world. Something went on with them when they were pursuing their thing, their dream, and it didn't work out for them. That's okay, but perhaps it will work out for you. If you take the necessary steps to grow yourself, that's where you can find how doubt can turn into a strength. Instead of it holding you back, maybe it's trying to push you forward, and you got to lean into that. That's a sign, that's a flag for you. When you start to feel self-doubt, maybe it's saying to you that this is something you should pursue. This is something you should go forward with. And again, you may not know everything, but this is a perfect opportunity for your personal growth. So thanks for watching another video of Art of Resilience. I'm your boy Hussein Al-Bayati. And if you found this video helpful, please like, comment, or share. And I would love if you subscribe and hit that little bell right next to the subscription button. I would really appreciate your support in growing this community and this channel. All right, you guys take care. Peace.